In the animated movie Kung Fu Panda Part 2, Po, the protagonist, goes on a mission to save China again, but it's not a straightforward mission. The success of the mission lies in something his teacher, Shifu, told him at the beginning of the movie that he needs to achieve. It's a little something called inner peace. Well, Po eventually achieves inner peace, beats the bad guy, saves all of China, and walks off into the sunset. Well, honestly, confession, I added that last part myself. But you see, Po's sense of inner peace starts from a place of self-realization, almost Zen-like. He sort of had to empty all his hurt and embrace his past. This has a lot of background in Eastern meditation, trying to reach inner peace by emptying yourself. And this brings us to this week's challenge: how to practice Christian meditation. If you're familiar with scripture, especially the Psalms, you will notice a lot of mention of meditation. But if you look closely, Christian meditation is different from any other meditation. Other meditation talks about emptying yourself. Christian meditation does not talk about that at all. Other meditations talk about exploration of into your subconsciousness, but the Christian meditation is far away from that. So, what is Christian meditation? Richard Foster, in his book Celebration of Discipline, defines Christian meditation as the ability to hear God's voice and obey His word. In Christian meditation, yes, we detach from the noise around, but we bring ourselves more into God and attach our focus on just one thing: God. This is why it is very important to have a focus for our meditation. The Psalms gives us a very good place to start. I'm going to paraphrase Psalm 1 verse 1 and 2. It says, "Blessed is the one who meditates on His law day and night." So, I'm going to tell you how I practice Christian meditation. My preferred location is somewhere removed from the noise, surrounded with trees and nature all around. But you guess right, I live in the city. So it's probably impossible for me to travel out of town every time I want to do it. And honestly, I recommend this is a practice you should do very often. My next best place is when I'm trying to put my son to bed at night. You see, we lie in bed with the lights off and just wait in the dark as he sleeps up. The waiting time is an excellent detachment for me from everything around because we're just in the dark, just the two of us there. Next, I try to focus on a scripture or a God thought and think through it with the sole purpose of understanding God more through it. Occasionally during my working day, I take a quick break from my desk, go out to the balcony, stare into the long horizon, and do some scripture or God thought focused meditation. Doing this helps me to deepen my relationship with God because it grows my understanding of who He is. And I think this is something you can try out this week. Try it out and let me know how it turns out.